decided to do a separate video for Gracie May because I don't want to have this video be too long. So I want to keep it kind of short. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and get Levi programmed to do a practice mode. Now in a practice mode, he's going to cycle through his care events, but he's not going to stay in them as long as he will when he's running a regular schedule. If that makes any sense. So this is just a practice so that you can see the different things that he does and get used to caring for him. And for him, this is the controller that programs the Generation 6 RealCare dolls, which is what the system that is in Levi is. This will not be coming with him. The Generation 6 dolls, you don't need to have the controller. He will be programmed with 15 continuous days of schedules, and the schedules are taken from real babies' actual care schedules. Now 15 days is 15 24-hour days, and this back opens up and he takes 4 C batteries. So with this doll, you don't need to program him when you want to activate him. All you do is put in the batteries and he will start right up in the simulation that he was in when he had the batteries removed. And so that 15 days is him being on and active for 15 days. Now at the end of that, should you ever get through that entire schedule of simulations, which you will eventually, he has this button. It's a recessed button, and that's his emergency stop start. And you just use a paper clip, and there's videos that I'll give you that show how to restart him, and then he just starts all over again from the beginning. And those 15 days are different from each other. They're not the same schedule day to day. So it's not like if he cries at 11 o'clock for a bottle on Monday, it doesn't mean on Tuesday he's going to cry for a bottle at 11 o'clock. It all just depends on the cycle that he's in, and that makes him a little bit more realistic and a little bit more of a challenge, because then you have to figure out what it is that he needs and be ready to care for him when he cries. That's the point of these dolls. That's why you get these, is because you want that interactivity with your reborn doll. And I think it's really fun. So, okay, I'm going to program him with practice mode here. Oops. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. Okay. Okay, so that means he's in simulation. So he will cry for a bottle feeding. He'll cry if he needs to burp. He'll cry if he needs his diaper changed. And also if he needs to be rocked. There are sensors inside him. I don't know if you can hear it. When you move him around, you can hear the sensors in there moving around. They're like little, almost like little BBs inside these little tubes that show how he's, what orientation he's in. If he's upright, if he's down, if he's upside down. Now, if you tip him all the way over, he will cry, because that is called wrong position. And that is not the proper way to put a baby. So that will make him cry. And there's also a few other positions that they don't like to be in. And one of them is on their stomach. And if he's on his stomach for an extended period of time, he will cry. And also he has something called rough handling, which I hate to show because, oh, hold that thought. Okay, so he is crying. So we'll ID him. And let's see if it's a bottle. It is. So you give him the bottle until he coos. And again, when he's in his actual simulation, you may be feeding him for 10 minutes or longer. And then when he makes that coo sound, he's done. But again, he's in practice mode, so he's going to cycle through all these care events quickly. So the next one is probably a burp. And so I will show you that. But like I was saying, I'll show you rough handling. It's designed to show you how not to handle a baby. Again, these babies were assigned as a school project to teach people, young people in particular, how to care for a baby, and to kind of show them, you know, it's meant to be a deterrent to having a baby, to show just a little bit of how you have to care for them. So there is it's called rough handling, and if he feels like he's handled roughly, he will cry. And I will show you that because it's part of the simulation, but it always makes me sad because you kind of have to like hit him on his side to activate that, to demonstrate that. But I will show you because if you buy him, you need to know how he works. Just like a real baby, they interrupt you when they are ready, when they need care. So, okay, so we'll see if this is a burp. And if it is, when you pat his back, if he's not getting the care he wants, he'll continue to cry. And you just gently pat him. And and then it was his little burp. So cute. So what I was saying was both he and Gracie May have the care event. They cry for feeding, they cry for burp, they cry for diaper change, they cry for rock. They make a coo sound, and they make a little cough sound, and they can be fussy. And the coo, the cough, and the fussy, there's nothing you can do. The fussy is just kind of like that cry when he needed to burp. It's just, you know, a little bit of that, and you just kind of rock him, and you can't ID him. So if he's a little crying a little bit and you try to put the ID in his back and he doesn't make that tone, that means there's nothing you can do to immediately make him stop. That just means he's fussy, and you just rock him a little bit until he cycles through that. So the next one is probably going to be a diaper change, and he's wearing the white patch diaper right now. And with these dolls, the generation 6, so with Levi, he has to have a diaper on at all times. If he does not have a diaper on, he will eventually start to cry. So you have to keep one of them on him at all times when he's activating. But she doesn't know if she's being fed. She doesn't know if she's getting a diaper change. So that's just up to you as to what kind of care you want to give her when she cries. But you do have to have this in her back turned the whole time, and you don't crank it down, you just turn it a slight little bit, and it's not difficult at all. If you just apply a little tiny bit of pressure, and then you just kind of hold her, bounce her until she coos. This is the easiest one to care for because you don't have to guess what kind of care she needs. You always know it's the key. But it's still fun because you can have her sitting there and she'll cry like a baby and say, hey, I need some attention. Okay. Oop, your diaper came off. Okay. Okay. So this... Okay, I took too long, and because he's in practice mode, when you change the diaper, that's what he'll do. Because it was off, and then I ID'd him and put it on, and then he cooed, so he thought I actually changed his diaper. But that's how he works. So then and again, he will come with everything that he needs to function. He'll come with a bottle. He'll come with an ID. He'll come with the diapers. He'll even come with the batteries. And then he will come pre-programmed as well. So you should do one more cry for care, and that should be the rock. He's not done yet. So after we do that, then I'll show you the rough handling cry and how you care. It's really pretty. Does that? I know, little guy. I know. Okay. I'll give you a little bit of... See, and then when you start rocking him, you can hear the little sensors move around, and he knows he's being rocked. Now, if you stop, because he's in practice mode, I don't know how long it's going to take, but he should start crying again. If he's in normal... See? Okay. So you gotta keep rocking him until he coos. All right. So that is little Levi. Very cute. All right, I'm going to show you the rough handling just because it has to be done, so that you know if you get him, you'll understand. If, maybe somebody grabs him. It's very extreme. Oh, I know. It's okay. It's okay. All you can do is just rock him and comfort him. It's okay. I know. It's okay. I know. You can hear that he's starting to quiet down. And sometimes if he is crying for rough handling, he may cycle through that a couple times, or he may just do one cycle. Oh, I know. But he will settle down, and then he will just stop. So that's Levi, and he's so sweet and so cute, and he will be a great addition to somebody's collection. He's adorable, and I'll be sad to see him go. Maybe I'll keep him, I don't know, but for now he will be available. I'm going to take him to the Yofi show in a couple weeks. All right, I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to get this little Kinby doll ready so I can show you how she works.